Good evening, everyone. Bill here with KB Tricks.
Hello.
What are we at home? What are we doing?
We are at Silver Dollar City. This is part 2 of our day, and we are going to go check out some pumpkins.
We're off the train, and we found our way. There's 2 roller coasters over here, Thunder Nation and Time Traveler. Time Traveler is one of the newer roller coasters, a few years old, but it's still one of the newer roller coasters. We're gonna go on Time Traveler first. That appears to be the car. If I remember right, it's supposed to spin. I saw like a video years ago about it, but it was an animation. Like how there's a clock with no hands on it. It looks like they can expect quite the crowd here based off of all the lines. Just went up some stairs inside the building, and a bunch more line. Wow, I guess they can expect quite the wait on this sometimes. Like the decorations here, looks like inside of a working clock, plus lots of other clock heads. Going up to the 3rd floor to our time machine. That's what the carts look like. This is kind of a cool looking one. Kind of a cool theme in here, but yeah, these cars are supposed to spin around. Holy crap, that was crazy. Like, that was so much fun. Like, what do you think of all that spinning? Like, it didn't really spin to like whatever.
It wasn't like the scrambler spinning.
Yeah, it just kind of gave a different effect to it.
I think that's the only time I've ever been on a roller coaster that it went upside down that didn't have shoulder restraints.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So there was half a moment of like, wait, shit, we're going upside down.
Yeah. Then what was interesting was at the very beginning, we went sideways, and you look down, it was like straight down. There was no like curve. It was straight drop off the front. Crazy. Of course, you got to go through the dump shop, the Time Traveler, so you can get your gear here. All this click clock from the talk makes you think of Captain Hook.
Yes. This is the one thing I didn't like about the roller coaster was the constant ticking while in line. That was a little much.
All right, I think we're gonna go hit up Thunderation next. Roller coaster next to the Time Traveler. Here's Thunderation. Looks kind of like a train car. How's Thunderation?
Wasn't as fun as Time Turner, but it was still fun.
We gotta ride these in the correct order. Yeah. Thunderation first, then Time Traveler.
Yeah.
Not the other way around. Walking out of Thunderation, we went left. This is gonna take us back toward the main entrance area. And above, they got a bunch of pumpkin lanterns for their pumpkin fest that they have currently going on right now. We'll hopefully visit with that later this afternoon. This is the blacksmith shop. Right now they're doing a demonstration. We're in the ice cream parlor. We kind of already dug into it, but we got ourselves a...
Just got ourselves a root beer float.
How much was this?
$5.82.
Not bad for theme park prices for a root beer float. What'd you think of your root beer float?
It was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a root beer float. Nothing special.
Simple, basic.
Yes.
Hit the spot.
Hit the spot. That's what's most important.
Hey, finished up our ice cream. We're going to go into Grandfather's Mansion. I used to love going through this thing over and over and over and over again when we were kids, right? Okay, cool, great contribution. If you look there behind the curtain, there's Grandfather looking out at us. Ooh, creepy. Should we knock before we go in? Grandpa says, stand erect, walk slow. Whoa. Okay. The room's moving. The room's moving. Oh, geez. Oh, my balance. Something's wrong here. Grandpa, why are you on the ceiling? This isn't right. Check my appearance. I'm gonna go down the stairs to John's room. Here's John's room. John, come to dinner. There's no door handle. Oh, his next room, a little wonky. Oh boy, it's all slanted. I'm sure camera's not showing on camera, but everything is very slanted in here. Ooh.
Nope, it's not working yet.
Fall in Oh no, the pool table isn't working. Oh, there it goes. Carrie, lay down on the bed. Oh, come on, lay down on the bed. It's nice and comfy. Above the bed, it says, after laying flat on your back, try rising without using your hands and legs for assistance.
How's that bed for you? And this is where we abandoned Bill for the rest of the trip.
And sit in the swing, kind of see how it's crazy angle. Somebody's watching you. Ooh. Oh, creepy. Ooh. Outside of the exit for Grandpa's mansion. So all this here, this is light up display for the Christmas holiday things that's gonna happen coming up here in November after the fall harvest festivals. So they got all these lightings on these buildings to make it look like they're 2 stories high. Got some the other building across the way. There's a tree, some angels, all kinds of things. Kind of reminds me of the Osborne Christmas light display in Disney. This is Carrie's Candles, where you can dip your own candles in here. It smells so good in here. What you can do is you can buy these candles that are different shapes. Kind of hard to tell because they're white, but like that's a train. That's a dog, little bear, dinosaur. And they do candle dipping demonstrations. And you can buy these candle shapes, and then you can dip your own candle in hot wax. It's your own flavor combinations. I've got kids over there doing it right now. What did you find?
I found a brownie scented candle.
Brownie scented candle.
Smell
Ooh.
it.
Oh.
We wouldn't be able to burn it because then they would just want to make brownies.
Yeah.
And eat brownies.
I get the corner piece. Next door is Sullivan's Mill. Got a lot of bakery type goods in here. You can get some fresh baked bread. Also, they got a bunch of different cookie cutters. This is also the place to get your coffee. Got a flour mill going in here for demonstrations. And this is all supposed to be powered by the water mill outside. Got a bunch of bakery goods over in the case here. Macarons. And I think those are cookies, s'mores bars. Oh, these look so great. Looks like they got some bread baking demos in the corner over here. Like some freshly baked bread. You can also buy freshly baked bread. This is outside the mill, so this is water that's pumped through here, and that powers the mill for the demonstration purposes. This is actually kind of sad to see. This was, I think this is called like Huck's Hideaway or something. Tom Sawyer's, whatever. This used to be like this big tree house thing, and it's long gone. I used to climb through this thing when I was a kid, but some of it still remains. This water propulsion system thing that they have was supposed to be part of the story. And you can kind of see that this was like the exit here. So you used to go up a tree. It was kind of narrow, like a round staircase. Went up a platform and across. And then you came down to leave. And it kind of would dump you out sometimes into, that used to be a toy store. This is supposed to be Tom or Huck's ghost trap. It still says ghost trap, but it does say Tom or Huck or whoever it was that invented it. So just distract him with a piece of chicken. Just went down that spiral path back to the cowboy camp where they have the chuck wagon demonstration. That's all over now. I think that was more like a lunch thing. So directly behind us in a sense is the saloon. We're gonna go this way toward Outlaw Run, one of the roller coasters. Or the Pumpkin City or whatever it's called. We'll check that out later. They got pumpkins and gourds all over the place. This is heading toward the giant barn swing. Those little maps on the floor are great, or arrows. I know where we're going. This is the One Water ride. It's like going by in a big inner tube. This is the Wilson Farm area and it's decorated all for Halloween. Check out all these pumpkins. They're all lit up. And this is the entrance to the gigantic swing. This is the Garden of Giants for pumpkins. 1,300 plus pounds. 1,500 plus pound pumpkins. And this one is called Sasquatch. Almost 1,500 pounds. On our next stop, we are going to go on Outlaw Run. This is Outlaw Run. The cars do not spin around or anything like that. And it's designed to look like a wood roller coaster, but that's just a facade, so to speak.
I love your hair. You got some great lift.
Have we ridden the ride yet?
Yes.
We have?
Yep.
What happened? Was it fun?
You look like Rick Moranis from Ghostbusters right now.
Was it fun? I don't remember.
I had a good time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think I remember going upside down.
Yeah, it did.
And then upside down again.
Yep.
Then upside down again.
Yep. Maybe something like that. Honey, they don't.
Is my hair okay?
You need to let Mom get see your hair like that. Judge how good the ride was by Bill's hair.
What? What?
Your hair still going in?
I've seen some things, man. I've seen some things. Walking back, we're gonna go past the giant swing. There's one going. You can see how high up this can get. This is Dockside Theater. They do have some live performances. We're gonna go down this way. We've not been this way yet. This is the Rivertown Smokehouse. It's a barbecue, kind of a sit-down restaurant. Or at least you order at the counter to go sit down and eat. I don't want to walk around with barbecue, but that's me. This is on the roof of the Rivertown Smokehouse. They got a couple of animals that are supposed to be formed out of pumpkins. Got a chicken, a pig, and a cow. Got a place here where you can pan for jewels and treasure. We're going to go about into the riverfront building. Up there they have some bats that look like they're made up from pumpkins too. I love these bats on the roof of this one building. They are awesome. Again, they're supposed to look like they were made out of pumpkins. They're not, but they look like they're made out of pumpkins. This is a pick a pearl shack, basically. And they got the oysters, they're kind of pre-packaged. They're on ice here, so you pick out which one you want to open up. There we're in now is called Fireman's Landing, so it's a tribute to firefighters and first responders. And above the toy store, they got this Dalmatian. Don't know how well it's going to turn out on camera because it's backlit. It's a Dalmatian out of pumpkins. That's huge. So cute. We're going to go check out Fireman's Landing. We'll head down this way first. This is the entrance to the Pumpkin in the City Hollow. This doesn't open until 5:30, just a few minutes before. We'll come back later when it's darker. This is the Boatworks Theater. That's another live stage show. They've really added quite a few of the live stage shows. We're kind of back over by the train. We're going to go into the flooded mine. Here we go, into the flooded mine. The story on this is that this was a prison mine that was ran by the warden, but he had a bunch of prisoners working here, you know, free labor, and then the mine flooded. At least back in the day, they used to have people in here dressed up that would talk to guests waiting in line. Here's the ride, and basically this has become a shooting type game. We use guns with laser beam lasers. There we go, we got our trusty 6-shooter. We're gonna aim at targets. Here we go. Did you give up? That trigger's kind of hard to pull. Oh no! Oh no! It's gonna hit us. I remember when that thing used to spin. Check canary for gas escaping. And the canary's dead. Oh, Bob, there's your tombstone. Walking straight out of the mine ride, we're going to walk Maker's Market. There seems to be a bunch of individual vendors in here. Kind of neat. And we're just walking into what they call the Grand Exposition area, and they have a lot of pumpkins on display back here. This is a house, kind of reminds me of the old house from Hansel and Gretel, made out of candy and gingerbread and all that, but this is made out of pumpkins. Decorated out front. Oh, the gigantic pumpkin man, made out of gigantic pumpkins. Cute. Oh, the crow at the base is pretty cool. This is the Grand Exposition. It's supposed to be in 1882 when this is based. Oh, it looks like we're supposed to have a bunch of rides back here I didn't know about. Okay. This is interesting. You know, it's coming late in the evening when they're bringing out all the glow-up light stuff. They call this the Magnificent Wave Carousel. It's basically spinning swings. Check out the owl made out of pumpkins. That's cool. I guess this is the industry marvels of the modern age. So the ride back here, this is going to start swinging back and forth and spinning. I think I liked this one last time. Oh, they got like a little kiddie coaster across from the swings. We're going to go down that way, but you should check out the gigantic spider made out of pumpkins. It's right next to something that looks like a spinning teacups from Disney. This is the Mighty Gallon, basically like a swinging pirate ship. They got some old school carnival games over here, like darts with balloons, some sort of fishing game. I'm going to go ride the electro spin thing. Right over here has got some flying elephants. Very much like the Dumbo ride. We're gonna enter into their big pumpkin festival. Greeting us as we go in is a stage show and some big inflatable pumpkins. This thing opened at 5:30, and they got face painting and photos. Oh, there's a photo opportunity. They got a pumpkin mascot over there you can get a photo with. We got a seasonal pass photo pass, so we're gonna do a group photo. Look at some of the booths right here. They got a face painting thing. Here's some food. So you can get a chicken and waffles, part of the menu right there. Pumpkin chili with cornbread crumble. That actually sounds pretty good. They got a special drink, autumn or apple palmer. So got some other food, taste of the city. Sign says more glow this way at Foggy Hollow. Yep, oh, there's the fog. Woo! Oh, they got the fog machine cranked up over here. Kind of cool with the lights hanging down. It's really cool with the fog and it's starting to get dark. They got sound effects, the crickets coming through. I have no idea where we're going. Bob, you gotta quit vaping. It's not good for you. I got to say we are. This tower here used to be a water log ride that you would ride down the bottom, but across from here they got some pumpkin characters for different things that you would find around Silver Dollar City. Really cool. So like there's a blacksmith, not sure where that he's supposed to be, but that's a glass blower and someone doing pottery, and they got a baker. That's fun. I like the baker. We're just kind of wandering around, and it is starting to get really cool with being darker out, the way how they have things lit up. Right in front of us is Echo Hollow. That is where they have their huge stage show nightly with a big country type concert. I think that stage show is usually at 6:30, and it's every day according to the sign. This is nice where they have them, but they don't seem to have very many that we can come across. But they do have some water bottle refill stations around. We've really only discovered the water bottle refill stations at kind of the newer areas, like the Fireman's Landing area, and this is across from that market. Got a couple great ideas here. They got a wall that you can sit on, but they provided tabletops for you, so you don't have to try to balance it on your lap or off to the side. Also, this note is really fun. Public notice: Ozark voltage tree contraptions must provide their own plug-in, and so it's got some USB ports. These pumpkins are real cool. They have a master pumpkin carver that has carved over 700 pumpkins throughout the park. Going back toward the entrance as we get ready to leave, and these jack-o'-lantern lanterns above just look so awesome how they're lit. And I really like the way how they lit things around here for the holidays, for the Harvest Festival. And there's some more of those pumpkins that have been carved. These lanterns are so pretty. They're so pretty. Looking back the other way, they definitely have the display for Pumpkin City. And that's the way to get there. We're in the main candy store, and this place is crazy with all the stuff. And a lot of this they make in-house. So they make this fool's gold on property, and they make peanut brittle, and all kinds of things. And this room attached to the candy shop, and this is where they do a lot of demonstrations and how they make their candy, their fudge and their peanut brittle and all that. So that's one of the demonstration things. And again, you can go buy it over here. Still making our way back to the main building. One thing you gotta realize about this park, it's hilly. There are hills all over. So it's not exactly the easiest to get around a lot of times, particularly when you've been walking all day. The pumpkin tree we saw when we came in is now all lit and looks really cool in the lights. All roads leave outside of the hospitality house, aka the final dump shop. We're in the hospitality house. Got a couple things here for the final season of Fire in the Hole. Got a couple glasses that say some information or some stats about it. I kind of like this t-shirt. If you've ridden it, you know what it is. You come back in here and put on your pants. And then in the back, well, Sadie, I got no pants no more. Dang ball, now restore them. There's a guy that's on a ladder that yells this at the beginning of the ride. As you leave, before you get to the final building, you can upgrade your pass. So they will take the price they use for admission for that day and add it to a season pass if you want to upgrade. But we have to go through this building to get to the parking lot and the trams that take us to the parking lot. This Ozark Marketplace. It's where you can get all those souvenirs that you regret you didn't buy earlier, and then some. I got all kinds of things here if you need one more snack, fudge, soda, some candy, all that kind of stuff, and anything that says like Silver City, Branson, apple butter, syrup, all that kind of stuff that you can find around the park. Again, one more chance to find that thing that you forgot to go buy or regret not picking up before you leave. All right, making our way out of Silver City for the end of our first day here in Branson and Silver City. And what did you think, hon?
Had a good time as always.
Yep, again, this is my family's Disneyland, so to speak, when I was growing up. So a lot of nostalgia. It's kind of cool to see how much has changed in the last 40 years I've been coming here off and on. Well, fewer and fewer since I moved to Minnesota. But a lot of new changes since we were here in 2017.
2017 was our last trip.
We'll leave a link to the playlist from back in 2017 in the description below. But I want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
If you've been watching KB Trucks, please do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe. We'll be back for day 2 later at Silver City, but Branson tomorrow. But anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Good luck and have fun.
See ya.